Geez, she was impressive. For more, Executive Director of the Licensed Post Office Group, Angela Cramp, joins us now in Canberra. Angela, good morning to you. Thank you for your time this morning. You sat next to Christine at that inquiry yesterday. Tough going, wasn't it? Pretty emotional.
It was very emotional, yep. But it was terrific to actually have it out in the open. Licensees have known what Christine Holgate is like. That's why we did not accept this. We've been in denial since it began because we know how fantastic she is. Like, she is a once-in-a-lifetime leader, and we had to do something about this.
How do you feel personally about the way she was treated?
Horrified. I just watched it unfold and I could not believe that nobody stopped it. I really struggle with the fact that nobody stood up and said this is not right. Like, we personally, the Licensed Post Office Group, appealed to the ministers. We emailed, we called, we spoke, we met with the ministers, both Minister Fletcher and Minister Birmingham and the Prime Minister's office, and they simply refused to accept that somebody needed to do something. That was before Christmas. Like, the Senate inquiry, while it was necessary to actually get the truth out, it shouldn't have been necessary to even exist. Like, people should have stopped this a long time ago.
Your chairman could have made something of it as well. I mean, can you express to me in words your feelings towards the way he... Go.
Yeah. I'm not sure he's my chairman. He's Australia Post's chairman. And I have a great deal of difficulty with the entire board. Licensed post offices, community post offices, are privately owned. 80% of the retail footprint of Australia Post is our money. Like, we go to the bank, we get a loan, we invest in those businesses to provide postal services for our community. The management decisions of Australia Post should be protecting our interests. We are actually the most heavily invested stakeholder of Australia Post. And this board was not acting in the best interest of the business. I know what the legal obligations of a director are. You are obligated legally to act in the best interests of the business. Licensees of community post offices across the country expect quality management. We have had the best there is for 3 years. We know what the difference is. We did not have the best for the first 30 years, 27. Like, you shouldn't be expected to give up an absolutely outstanding leader for political point scoring or bonuses or directors' fees for people who have no interest in the overall business or the stakeholders. Licensees are not giving up Christine Holgate.
Angela, there are many who believe her removal was politically motivated. I mean, Scott Morrison, as we know, he came out so hard at the beginning. There was an investigation which proved that she did not do anything wrong. Why do you think Scott Morrison is yet to pick up the phone and apologise?
I'm not sure I can answer that on air. Like, I can't. I have no idea why he has not handled this much better. But I can tell you, if those executives go back and get the Bank at Post contracts re-signed, licensees will take $7.50 out of their wallets and buy the second round of Cartier watches. Unless Cartier wants to give us the watches themselves, they have certainly done well out of this.
Haven't they?
But that's the reality of this situation. This is $7.50 per licensed post office.
Okay, but
and
you would concede, though...
200...
You would concede, though, that the optics around Cartier, the optics around bonuses, that all wasn't great.
No, I'm sorry. No, I do not concede that. These people brought in $220 million increased revenue. You go down to the pub and you say to anyone in the pub, I'll give you a Cartier watch if you go and get me $220 million for my business. How many people in the pub do you think will be killing themselves to get that? Like, really, it's so insignificant. It's embarrassing. It's nothing to do with Cartier watches.
Angela, good to talk to you.
There's a hidden agenda.
You are to be congratulated on this campaign. She's credited you with campaigning and making this inquiry possible. You're a strong woman. We loved having you on our program, and we'll talk to you soon because obviously there's going to be a lot of stuff that still needs to be sorted out with Australia Post, and you're right on them, and we love it. Good on you. Thank you.
Thanks, Angela.